Okay, let's just dive right into this analysis and completely tear down a digital marketing tripwire offer to see what's actually under the hood. Now, if you've spent any time at all in the digital marketing or coaching space, you've probably bumped into PLR, or private label rights content. Basically, it's pre-made material you can rebrand and sell as your own. Well, today we are taking a close look at a very specific package called the Long-Term Food Security Blueprint. It was launched by a vendor known as PLR Experts. And, on the surface, it really looks like a massive shortcut for anyone wanting to build a sales funnel. But as we always do, we're going to look way past the sales copy to figure out what's actually going on here. So, here's our game plan for today. We're breaking open this product and inspecting the fine print. We'll start with the PLR tripwire concept, peek inside the 11 modules, decipher that PLR license, uncover a pretty surprising hidden funnel pivot, review the refund policy, and then finally give you the final verdict. Let's get into it. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the PLR tripwire explained. Now, you might be wondering, can a $13 PLR package actually anchor your sales funnel? Because the entire pitch of this product revolves around using it as a tripwire. If you're not familiar, that's a high-value, low-priced offer designed specifically to turn a cold visitor into a paying customer. But we have to ask, is a $12.98 package a genuine steal for your funnel, or is it a bit of a trap? The sales page uses these super aggressive countdown timers and claims it's an 80% off dime sale to get you to buy in right now. The core idea they're selling is that you buy this, rebrand it, and use it as your initial low-ticket offer to build momentum for your own higher-priced programs. So the vendor is claiming a total package value of over $2,800. And honestly, you are getting an overwhelming amount of content here. It's 10 written lessons, 10 video lessons, audio lessons, slide decks, and all these promotional assets. It's designed to look like a complete business in a box that literally removes weeks of outlining, writing, and production work. Moving right along to Section 2, inside the 11 modules. Look, a tripwire is completely useless if the content doesn't actually build trust with your new buyer, right? Well, looking past all the flashy graphics, you're getting 20 to 30 minutes of really clear video training, perfectly matched with Almago MP3 audio files. For a digital marketer, this is huge. It means you can instantly offer a multimedia mini course without ever having to step in front of a camera or record a voiceover yourself. And what's really interesting here is that rather than taking a fear-based doomsday prep vibe, these 10 research-backed lessons take a super calm, budget-friendly approach. Food security has definitely moved from being this fringe survivalist niche to a mainstream household concern. Because the curriculum focuses on practical everyday things, like choosing foods with a long shelf life and protecting your pantry from pests, you can easily position this for everyday families without sounding like an alarmist. Okay, Section 3, understanding the PLR license. This is absolutely crucial. The PLR landscape can be notoriously tricky. Buyers often see a shiny gold badge on a certificate and just assume private label rights means they can do absolutely anything they want, including selling those exact rights to somebody else. Well, let me tell you, that is not the case here, and misunderstanding it can definitely get you in hot water. So let's be very clear about this. This is a strict developer's license. Yes, you can rename it, rebrand it, and sell the finished content like the PDFs and MP4s. You can give it away as a lead magnet. You can even put it in a paid membership site. But, and this is a massive but, you cannot sell the editable Word documents or Photoshop files. And you absolutely cannot pass along master resale rights to your own customers. Basically, you are selling a finished consumer product, not a business asset, to your end user. Which brings us to Section 4, the hidden funnel pivot. Typically, when you buy a tripwire, you enter a funnel that upsells you on more of the exact same topic. But the sales page leaves out a pretty startling discrepancy. The upsell path completely abandons pantry organization and pivots into a totally unrelated home defense product line. I mean, once you get past that first offer, your buyers are suddenly being pitched tactical flashlights and security cameras. If you're promoting this as an affiliate, you really need to know that your buyers are getting pitched home defense right after they just bought a course on storing canned beans. It's a bit of a leap. All right, on to Section 5, Creator and Refund Policy. Before you make any kind of decision, we have to look objectively at the creator's track record and the actual financial risk. In the digital product space, we all know it's incredibly easy for a vendor to just disappear. But get this, Wealthy PLR Limited has been continuously registered in Hong Kong for 11 years. The brand behind this, PLR Experts, runs frequent recurring PLR fire sales. This is a massive trust signal. You're dealing with an established publishing operation here, not some fly-by-night account built to grab cash and run.
But hold on, because we have to contrast that trust with a pretty jarring reality. There is literally no 30-day guarantee, meaning buyers carry all the risk once they click purchase. The sales page is extremely blunt about this. All sales are final. There are no conditions to dispute and absolutely no grace period to see if you even like the material. Because you're getting immediate access to the digital source files, the vendor does not allow refunds, period. You have to be totally 100% comfortable with this hardline policy before you spend your $13.
And finally, Section 6, the final verdict. So we've seen the high volume of content, the super strict licensing, that weird hidden pivot, and the hard no refund policy. But despite all that, the evergreen niche and the sheer volume of editable assets actually make this a totally viable foundational piece. You basically have three great options. One, you rebrand it and sell it as a $7 to $17 front-end mini course right before pitching your main coaching program. Two, use the included capture pages to give away the first 2 lessons for free to build your email list and then just upsell the rest of the course. Or 3, you can take those 10 PowerPoint decks and run a live 10-day food security challenge webinar series. The value is definitely there in the massive amount of foundational material they provide. At the end of the day, if you are comfortable carrying the risk of a no-refund policy and you fully understand that you're buying a developer's license rather than unrestricted rights, this $13 package could literally save you weeks of content creation. But you have to weigh that paper value against the fine print for yourself. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Is this massive 11-module curriculum actually worth navigating an uncompromising no-refund policy and a jarring upsell